Microphone check. 1, 2. All right, here we go. FTB lag. Thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Dumpy Don in the house. What's happening, Dumpy Don? Just another day, huh? Hey, my dang sign broke. My Midnight Simon sign. It ain't working, man. It just blinks now. I gotta try and fix it. Anyways, such is life. Here we go, man. LeetCode time, huh? I guess I answered this question, but I don't know how they're gonna see when I answer it. Anyways. Daily problem, and I'll do the virtual contest from this morning. Maybe daily problem. I'm not doing a hard problem for the daily, man. Hard problems, 6. All right, I'll read the problem, and then decide if I want to spend my brain juice. Let's see. Find the string with LCP. We define the LCP matrix of any zero-index string word of n lowercase English letters as an n by n grid such that LCP ij is equal to the length of the longest common prefix between the substrings word I n-1 and word j n-1. All right. Given an n by n matrix LCP, return the alphabetically smallest string word that corresponds to LCP. If there is no such string, return an empty string. I don't really know, man. So they're saying they give us this thing, longest common prefix. And it's between, but that's not a prefix, man. That looks like a suffix. n-1. I don't know. Anyways, Monte Carlo simulations. What's happening? I don't really know about this problem, man. I don't know what they're asking. I don't know if I want to. I don't really usually like doing hard problems to start with. So forget this problem, man. Nobody cares, right? I'm gonna do something else. Aziz Q7W, what's poppin' from YouTube? How you doing? And Pierito95RSNG, welcome to the party. Bi-weekly contest 179. Here we go, man. Should I do it right now, or should I give myself a couple of minutes to get ready, you know? Let me drink some water, hydrate. V Elite, how are you doing? How am I doing? How's work? I quit my job in November, so I don't have a job these days. But I'm just trying to vibe code my way into some type of money, man. Or something like that, you know. So I'm working on just building stuff right now. So that's been going well. I've been having a lot of fun. I think I built Type Blazer. Everybody knows about this by now. And then I'm working on another thing. I'm working on an algo blazer, but it's not ready. It's not ready for like public use yet, you know. Anyways, that's what's been going on. Are we ready for this? Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, man. Minimum absolute difference between two values. You're given an integer array nums consisting only of 0, 1, and 2. A pair of indices is called valid if nums I equal 1 and nums j equals 2. Return the minimum absolute difference between I and j among all valid pairs. If no valid pair exists, return -1. So, alright, let's see. They want the minimum absolute difference. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just brute forcing. That's what I usually do for a Q1 on LeetCode Contest. So they just want can they be the same indice? It doesn't, or no, it can't be. How do you do this? I plus 1, and then it's like if nums I equal 1, nums j equal 2. The engineer, what's happening? Slutty Pie, welcome to the party. All right, if this, then we do this. ABS I minus j. Is that what they're asking me right now? And then if this is int max, that means nothing good existed and I should return -1. Let's see, so we're expecting 2 and -1. I got 3 and -1. That's not good, man. How am I gonna get? I guess, I see. So nums I equal 2. I guess they could be flipped. Right? All right, 2, -1. Should I send that? Sure. All right, good, good. Next one. Let me click them all. So Q1, easy. Q2 is direction assignments with exactly k visible people. You're given 3 integers, n, pos, and k. There are n people standing in a line, indexed from 0 to n-1. Each person independently chooses a direction. L, visible only to people on their right. R, visible only to people on their left. What? Why they gotta try and trick me like that? Why couldn't L be people on the left? Anyways, a person at index position sees others as follows. A person I less than position is visible if and only if they choose L. A person I greater than position is visible if and only if they choose R. Return the number of possible direction assignments such that the person at index position sees exactly k people. Since the answer may be large, return its mod prime. Man, no idea what they're trying to ask me, man. I'm gonna have to look at the example because I don't know what's up. So n equal 3, that means what? There are n people standing in a line. All right, each person independently chooses a direction. Left or right? So a person at, all right, index 0 is to the left of that position, right? And index 2 is to the right. To see k equals 0 people, index 0 must choose. Man, am I tripping? Or is this problem confusing? What are they talking about, man? Let me see what Q3 is, man. Minimum XOR grid in a path. RAR 9191. What's happened? Welcome. All right, let me try and see what they're talking about, man. Return the number of possible directional assignments such that the person at index position sees exactly k people. Keck, how you doing, man? What's poppin'? Yeah, this weekend's busy, but it's pretty good. Until this problem. I don't know. So if I assign L, it's only visible, this person is only visible to people on its right. If I choose R, I see what they're asking now, man. Glad still got Sunday left. Nah, man, I'm booked out tomorrow too, man. At least half the day I'm booked out. So, but it'll be all right. Sunday night, Sunday evening, I'll be chilling. Meta asked me this question when he had an interview with them. Interesting. I don't even really understand the question, but I think I'm just starting to understand the question. So every person I choose left or right, and it's like the persons over there can see. So how am I gonna do that? I guess it's 10 to the 5th. It's like how many number of possible direction assignments. This answer is 2. Person at index 1 can choose L or R. This question was confusing me. I thought I understood what it was saying, and then now I'm trying to think what the hell it's asking, and then I don't know what it's asking anymore. I lost it. Once you cut through the mumbo jumbo, the solution is very straightforward. Yeah, maybe my problem is reading comprehension, man. That's like not one of my strong points. I don't read a lot of books or anything, you know. I don't read a lot. I only read like Twitch chat, you know. All right. Let me zone in on this. So the example says the answer is 2. So to see k equals 0 people, index 0 must choose R. Oh, because that way they're going to be invisible. So R means anybody to the right can't see them. L means anybody to the left can't see them. So, and this, wait, what? Oh, so index 0 must choose R, index 2 must choose L, and then these guys can choose either left or right. So how many possible things to make it that many, man? Dang. Tricky question. I don't even know how I'm gonna solve it. So if the position is there, I guess it's kind of like take it or leave it. Is it? But it's 10 to the 5th. So at every position, I'm gonna choose, I guess, every position up to all of them. Yes. All right. Let me try and code it up, man. I didn't really explain what I'm doing, but it's okay. This isn't an interview. Wait, Dumpy Don, you're watching and making me nervous, man. Because I don't know if I can solve it. But what am I typing here? I think I have an idea. I'm basically going to do take it or leave it, where at every index you have, it's like knapsack with a twist, right? At every index, you're just choosing to position it left or right. And if the current index that you're at is less than this position, that means like an R or a right changes. Wait, can I do it like that, man? Let me think. Can I do take it or leave it? Because how many different states am I gonna have? I'm gonna have I for the index, and then K, but K is also a lot, man. Wait, what's? Now I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. But it's a lot. Person at index. Yeah, I was gonna do a take it or leave it, man. And then once you get to the end, I return 1 and I just mod it. But then how am I gonna cache it? Roxanne, what's happened? And Orb Lish. With hair like that, 100% you own a guitar. I do. I do own a guitar, man. Steven Sagiball. What's poppin'? The moon? What you talking about, man? All right, 0. And then you multiply it by 2 because who cares? All right, let me look at example 2. So n is 3. That means there's 3 people in our thing. We want position. So let me draw these people out, man. I'll draw them 0 indexed. And then we want this position. I'll put like a thing over it. And then we want one people to see this. So then either of these can be like R or whatever, right? One of them only. It's like R, L, or L, R. So that's 2. And then this position can be either L or R. It doesn't really matter. So then however many positions here, we just multiply it by 2. Is that what they're asking me, man? It's like knapsack for take it or leave it. But man, constraints make me feel like let me try and make some more. Man, look how many people solved it though. 8,000 people accepted. Please say like it's knapsack. It's like knapsack, right? All right, n equal 1. That's one person in the dang line. And then position 0 and k 0. I guess it's 2 because who cares about what position that person selects is, right? All right, let me try. All right. The reason I'm hesitant in knapsack is take it or leave it. You're cashing on I, which is 10 to the 5th. But then this can also be pretty much 10 to the 5th on K. And then that's also going to be in the cache. So, hey, Roggo Codes, that's where I'm stuck mentally too, man. Wait, I think. It kind of looks like a DP, but constraints suck. Yeah. I think they suck at least. Anyways. Man, did you just give me the craziest hints of all time? Yeah. So if you take, hold on. How many different ways all those positions can add up to K? Can I solve it with math? This problem is trickier than it seems, man. I'm sure I can probably do it with math, but math is not my forte. That's a lot of different configurations. K people. Exactly K people. A person I less than position is visible if only if they choose L and R. So both of those I's combined cannot be more than K people. So I think I don't think it's a DP problem because of the constraints. But I'm thinking it's something like, let me try and gather my thoughts here. So like, let's say we have, I don't know, 10 people in our line. And the position we're looking at is this one, 3. And maybe their K that they want is 4 or something. Orblish, the photos on Insta look awesome. Thank you very much. Those are old pictures, man. From before AI, man. Six years ago or something. 7 years now, I think. All right. So if they want 4 people, that means however many people here that choose L, the amount of L's here plus the amount of r's over here must equal to 4. And they're asking how many different ways can we get that. So it feels very much like a math problem, man. And I think if I had paid attention in math class, or if I took some combinatorics or something, maybe I could solve it easier. But let me try and reason my way through it. So how many different ways can I put? Maybe I shouldn't have chosen such a crazy amount of numbers in my test case, because now it's hard for me to science it out. But let me try and enumerate them. Perhaps I'll make k a lot smaller, like k equal 2. So then that means I could either have 1L in either of these positions. So that's already 3 configurations. Let me think. All right, 1L over here, 1R over here. And that L could be in 3 spots, and this R could be in 6 spots. So does that mean that we have 18 different configurations? Is that how that works, man? For just an L and an R on either side. And then we have a choice of 2 L's on one side, and they have 3 possible positions, but I don't know how to science that out. So it could be like that, 1, 2, 3 on this side. Or if we had, like, let me do this in a new line, 2 R's on one side, but then there is 6 possible positions for those R's to be in. I don't know how to calculate that either. But I feel like if I can figure these things out, I can probably get to the answer within the constraints that they're saying. So that's where my mind's at, man. Maybe I should just try and science it out right now on a simpler problem, because having this many positions makes it crazy for me to mentally go through it. All right, let me do k equal 1. And then let me do, man, I think if it's too little people, it's like too simple. Maybe I can try like this many people instead. Let me erase everything. 6 people, k equals 1, position equals 3. Right? I'm trying to say either 1L in either of these spots, L, L, or L, right? And that's 3 configurations. Is that error message for you? What you talking about, error message? Error message. This error? What do you hear? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Keck is tripping. Got a Windows, man. I ain't even on a Windows. Yeah, I'm not on a Windows either. Anyways, All right, so the L's, 3 different positions. Or if we had the R's, that's 2 different positions. And then I add them together. So that one is 5 different, no. And then I multiply it by 2 because this one could be L or R. So this would be like 10 configurations. Is that right? Or is it 3? No, because it's k equals 1, it's only that. But if it was k equals 2, wait, I don't even know. It's hard for me to know, like, if I'm on the right track, man. Because I can't run a test case thing. Like, if it wasn't in a contest, you could just run it. Maybe I should come back to this, but the other one looks hard too. So I understand what it's asking. I just don't know how to solve this one, man. Hey, Dumpy Don, did you take this virtual contest or did you take the bi-weekly live? Man, so many people solve this. Did you get this problem, Q2? Feels very combinatoric-y. It's a, yeah. Took time, yeah. I'd say this is probably my weakest topic, man. Combinatorics. All right, if it was a real contest, I would be Googling right now. Combinatorics. How that N choose PK, whatever they talk about in that class. Let me see. Combinatorics. N choose K or whatever. I think it's one of them type of things, man. Yeah, just solve left times right. That's what I'm thinking. Times 2 for the middle. Yes. And then maybe if K equals 1, you don't multiply them. So, number of ways to choose K items from N distinct items. This is the formula that I need. Should we try it? Try simplifying the problem first into, what do you mean? But I think it's, I need this formula. N choose K. And then, can I solve it with this stuff? I don't know, man. Bet Simp. Thank you very much for the raid. What's happening, man? How are you doing? I saw you doing some tough problems. I've been thinking about doing CSES, just maybe a few of them to see what's up, but I don't know. Seems a little too hard for me. I've absolutely never looked at any math to solve a single problem. I can't be alone on this, surely. Some problems I think you need math, at least some math knowledge to solve them. The introductory problems are good. Hey, I'm doing the virtual contest for the bi-weekly Bet Simp, and I'm getting slayed up, man. Q2 is slaying me up, man. But I think this is in my weak area. You know, math lesson. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The math is kicking my ass. Simplifying the problem, then visualizing it in real context is how I find a solution to anything. Yeah, but I feel like I've already solved the problem, or at least made the observations that I need to make to know that this is a combinatorics, n choose k, or whatever maybe, and then you do some funky math, but I just don't know the math, man, unfortunately. But I'm about to attempt some things or come back and skip it. Why not try doing something unfunky math? I was going to try doing it with dynamic programming, but I think the constraints are too large for it to solve, so I'm not even gonna do it like that. You know the formula of basic NCR? What's NCR? I don't even know what acronyms, man. Try solve it anyway. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think I can solve this with dynamic programming, but it won't be optimized enough to pass the constraints. So I don't even really want to code it up, you know? I would not. I'm not into that. I'm not into coding up solutions that aren't gonna pass. Wait, choose R. Yeah, dump it down. That's what I'm saying. I guess I just learned the formula now, but I didn't know what the formula was before. So let me try it. Hey, Q Ultimus, welcome to the party. Keck, I don't know if your suggestion is a great one because I think the dynamic programming way is a different way to solve it than with the math way, you know? Don't defense. Type racer or type blazer. Wait, I thought the bound for this problem was 1,000. No, it's 1E5, man. Mislead lead. Oh, what you told them, or you told Lead Coach it's 1,000. Pixel Pusher, what's poppin'? Can you get a refund? Nah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, BetSimp. Refund? Nah. Let's just do it, man. Practice mode first. Well, I haven't even updated my stuff, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Wait, dictionary? Come on, man. Alright. My website sucks, and I haven't updated it, so I don't know if... oh, there we go. We can change dictionary. Dictionary to what? 25? 50 is too long, man. Top 500? 100? Come on, man. It's off limits. Alright, if we do 100, it ain't practice mode, man. It's straight to the championship. 75. I'll take 75. No practice. Just straight into the championship. Here we go. All right, 100, no practice, because I'm not trying to type that much, man. All right. Yeah, here's the link. Hey, I'm a raider from BetSimp too. What the look, I don't know if you guys see the same thing on the chat. All right, here we go. All right, this is the straight championship race, man. About to start right now. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Dang, who that passed in the last minute? Hey, it says I'm third, but it says I'm fourth, man. What the heck is that? So, hey, Keck, I don't know. I don't know who got third. It says you got third, but we'll see. I don't know what your screen says. I got fourth? Nah, it says, all right, don't look up here because it says I got third, but down here it says you got third. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Q 103, don't defense, crazy. Oh. It says I got third on my screen. I love the rank being so visible there. So good. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, the rank in your peripheral is like Mario Kart thing. Yeah. That is your suggestion. So thank you for telling the robots. These WP, yeah, 50, very good. 84, Clistar. Man, that was a long, lots of words. 113 is nuts. Higher WPM decimal value should win. Pixel Pusher, yeah. That's how it should be, but I don't know how it works. I have an issue to show the first decimal place for the WPMs. I gotta make sure the robots put that in there. Your sign is blinking. Look, yeah, it's broken, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I need a new charger thing, maybe. I hope we can fix it without buying a new one. Yeah, the WPM, I guess they calculate it with the actual decimal places because right now it just gets cut to an integer to show, but there are decimal places in there. Wait, you want to add that 113? Hey, this dang leaderboard is going away soon, man. All right. Don't defense 113. I should say it's dictionary mode, but it's all good. Wait, dang, alien dictionary? Rocco codes, what you talking about? Should show our DP decimal place. Yeah, I want to show the decimal place all the time. Yeah, don't defense. I actually hope this as well, man. I think about no condom Chris all the time. All right, what was that formula? Is that factorial? How am I gonna calculate that shit, man? It is factorial. Can I copy this in here? What was the formula? K factorial, n minus k factorial. So that is the formula we gotta do, but I don't know how to do this. 1v1? And Pixel Pusher joins the race. This is my first time spectating. Pixel Pusher is dusting everybody. It's not even a race, man. Don't defense making some mistakes. Look at that. Dang, not saggy catching up, don't defense, but also drop the ball. Same place, making the mistakes, man. That monkey looks freaky, man. Anyways. Pixel Pusher so fast. Add AI color commenter for type blazer. Wait, what? Color commentator? Slow today? Yeah, that's usually I see you in the 200s, man, or 170 plus, but still very fast. Dictionary mode. What was this? Maybe this is top 200, top 500. All right. Keck about to rage quit, man. Anyways. I gotta focus on this dang virtual contest that I would have absolutely failed. Spectating should have a cursor where the players are. That would look cool. Yeah, it would. It would look cool. Hey, don't defense. Have you seen the massively multiplayer mode? I don't want to turn this into a Type Blazer stream or anything, but the mode where there's 100 players in the thing. I have some bots and I tested out with the density strip. I don't know if you've seen it. Sherry, what's happened? How you doing? Anyways, dang. So let me think about this math. Let me think. I don't know. I don't want to do this problem, man. I feel like giving up. Let me do another problem. Maybe I'll come back to this one. Ugh, it's like math. It's gross. All right, minimum XOR path in a grid. You're given a 2D integer array grid of size m by n. You start at the top left cell and want to reach the bottom right cell. At each step, you may move either right or down. The cost of a path is defined as the bitwise XOR of all the values in the cell along that path, including the start and end cells. Return the minimum possible XOR value among all valid paths from top left to bottom right. What was that problem? It's this one right here, Pixel Pusher. I think it's a math problem. Then it's like combinatorics and stuff. One of my biggest weaknesses, man. Did not see the massive multiplayer mode. Dang, well, I gotta show you one of these days. Maybe, nah, I don't want to do it right now. What's mass multiplayer mode? It's just if there's like 100 people in the room racing with you, the UI is different, slightly different, a lot different maybe, you might say. Oh, I have a demo. I have a demo somewhere that I can probably pull up for you real quick. Maybe. I don't know if I have that demo. Oh, right here, right here. I got it for you, man. It's really sped up, man. It's super sped up, but basically each line on the dang thing would represent a player. and you'd see the line go through. So you don't really see the passage. You just see the whole race field as a bar, and then your character progresses through the bar like as one line. And this is if there's like 100 players or 50 players in there. I forget when it turns on. I think like at 15 or so players, this mode turns on. Anyways. Alright, I think I can do this problem, man. For sure I can do this one. No, that's wrong already. So, I guess start at the top left. And then can I do it in place? Like, do I need a DP thing? So because I can only move down and right, I just need to look up and left, and I take like the minimum of those or something. Hold on, let me think. What do they want from me? They want minimum possible XOR. Let me think, man. Do I know how to do this? Oh, look, it's not even that many. 1,000 cells. Should I just try to do this with my top-down DP? I don't know. I'm trying like bottom-up DP. I think I can do it bottom-up style, but maybe I shouldn't risk it. No, let me try. So how does it work? It's like, if we're in the top row, maybe we can only look to the left. And we have to like XOR everything together. So it would be like grid RC. All right, hold on. If we're in the top left, we don't do anything maybe, because that's our starting position. Man, I can't type today. I can't even do LeetCode today. Every problem seems hard. So if we're in the top row, or if we're in the leftmost column, or if we're anywhere else. So if we're in the top row, then I guess we just XOR it like that. Maybe. And then this one, I just XOR the top one like that. And then this one, I'd be like, which one? Let me think, actually. Can I do it this way? I was gonna say grid RC is the min of grid RC XOR grid R minus 1C. That's top. And grid RC XOR to the left. I'm not 100% sure about this solution, but we'll see. 6, 9, and 0. Am I confident enough to send that? Not really, but I'll send it. Maybe my thinking is just flawed. I can't solve any of these problems, man. So I say this answer is 16. Oops. So we start top left. I'm not about to do what this is in binary, man, but I wonder if we gotta actually, yeah, I mean, I think I know why it's breaking. Like, we can't just do this. We have to explore every path, because maybe it's choosing the minimum, but the minimum isn't always the best choice, you know? Or not necessarily the best choice for the end. So maybe I should reconsider some things. Maybe I should do it, if I did it top down, would that make a difference? Kelly Mop, what's happened? How you doing? Welcome. Wait, you can do something like, wait, big difference, yes? Yeah, I'm thinking, if I did it like top down style, where I start from 0, 0, and I just bubble my way up, would it work? But let me see what BetSimp is saying. Bit set 8 to print X in binary. I see. Interesting. So I feel maybe I should try it a different way, but oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And these have 10 bits? That's what they're trying to tell me right here. All right, let me think. If I had 10 bits in every number, and I need to figure out the path where basically they're mostly off. Should I just try the top down, see if it works? Or should I think about it some more, man? I'm only doing it because Pixel Pusher says big difference. I don't know if... so RC, what else would I need here? I guess I'll need the XOR thing. Oh, so R 1000, C 1000, but R times C 1000, and then the number. So we need to also pass in the XOR, and then we cache. Okay, so the other DP problem I missed did not have this XOR thing in there. So maybe that was like if I added some XOR dimension to that thing, maybe it would have been okay. But since I can like visualize problems easier top-down style, that's the only way I can see like what's wrong with what I did in the other problem. But anyways, I don't even know what I did wrong, but this is how I'd set my top-down DP up, where I have the cell, and then I have the number, and then I want to, initially it's 0, 0, 0, and then I just explore all options, right? So first thing is, if we go out of bounds, I don't know what to return. Something really large, perhaps. Man, what's going on here? It's all weird. All right. So out of bounds, return a really large number. And then I just need to explore going right and down. So right would be C plus 1 and XOR. Man, how should I do this XOR stuff? Should I XOR the thing when we get there? So it's like XOR grid RC. Yeah. And down would be R plus 1 XOR and then I just return the minimum. I don't know. And then I cache it. But I had this test case here. Would be a very good one to add. And I'll test that. Oops. What did I do wrong, man? Can I name it something like this? I don't know. Or is it, do I have syntax? It ain't looking good. Oh, wait. So I also need the case when we reach the bottom right. I forgot that case, man. So if we're rows -1 and calls -1, then we just return grid RC XOR X. Man, what are y'all talking about? Oh yeah, look at that, 5. That's what they expected. So now I think I will cache this and submit. So vector cache money, and it's going to be, man, I always forget how to type these. It's going to be of size rows, vector, and of size calls, and of size 10, 25. 1, 2, 3. You can also just type vector for the first and second. Wait, what? What do you mean? I know someone told me a trick of like easily typing all this stuff out with less nonsense. Duke of Hazard, what's poppin'? 2D DP. I think I need one more D on that 2D. Oh, vector. Dang, that's crazy. I don't need to specify the type. All right, I gotta start incorporating that, man. Cause, wait. You told me this. Yeah, I think it's you. Somebody been telling me, man. Yes, yes. All right, let me try and remember. Wait, is cache the function available? No, this, I just name my variable cache. Cache money. I can name it. This is just a variable name. So it's not like a function or something. All right, let's try and put an end to this vector nonsense, man. I thought you preferred it this way. No, I just can't remember. All right, let me try it. It's just because what I say, something about old habits. Something too old. All right, vector. What, this is crazy. Why would I prefer typing all that nonsense, man? Are you sure I can do that? I guess it infers the type. Is this like a new feature? Wait. Yeah, it deduces the type. Yeah. Right. So if I need long longs in there, I type that. All right, let's see. That's crazy talk, man. All right. Look at that, man. It works. I'm so happy. I didn't have to type out all that crazy stuff. Anyways, thank you very much for showing me. Hey, Duke of Hazard, how you doing, man? I didn't know you streamed Duke of Hazard. If you guys want to watch more LeetCode, add Duke of Hazard to your list of people to follow. All good here. Digit DPs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I'd say vector stuff is crazy for a digit DP, man. But I've gotten used to it. I think, all right, maybe my vector stuff is kind of like, you know, you practice it the hard way so many times, wax on, wax off, to earn the rights to use the easy way. You know, that's what I think I was working on, man. You're typing out n squared vectors instead of on vectors. Yeah, pretty much. Brute forcing to get strong. Anyways, should I go back to this dang Q2? No, I don't know, man. I have real problems like with math. Jesus, I would have gotten slayed up. Wait, let me see Q4. Count non-decreasing arrays with given digit sums. I mean, 2,000 people. It's probably within range, man, right? Q2 and Q3 should be swapped. Yeah? Yeah, I thought Q2 was kind of tough. Well, I guess maybe if you knew math, it's quite obvious, but if you don't know math. All right. You're given an integer array digit sum of length n. An array of length n is considered valid if each digit or each element is less than between 0 and 5,000, it's non-decreasing, and the sum of digits of that is equal to digit sum I. Return an integer denoting the number of distinct valid arrays. Since the answer may be large, return it mod big prime. Ooh, I don't know about this one, man. There's way more that could go wrong with Q2. Yeah. Alright. I'm not too sure about this problem. So they give us this digit sum, and then they say they don't give us the array. We have to figure out how many arrays we can do. Alright, so is this one kind of like for every index we got to decide some junk. So they say the digit sum is 20. Alright. 0 to 5,000. It's non-decreasing, so that means the next number that we choose has to be higher or equal to the previous number. And then the sum of digits in R is equal to digit sum. Man, that sounds crazy. That means like it's kind of like a knapsack again, or a coin change, or a unbounded knapsack, where the digits all have its weight and you have up to K capacity in digit sum, and then you figure out all the digits there. Man, maybe should I try this? So up to 1,000, up to 1,000 numbers, but the digit sum is only up to 50. Let me think, man. It's only up to 50. But, okay, there's also another constraint that they said up here. The number is up to 5,000. So that means like we can't have 51s for digit sum of 50 or something, right? Since it can't be more than 5,000. So like 5 ones is not even feasible. So maybe I should just try my top-down DP on this and see if it can pass. I'm uncertain if whatever I'm thinking of will pass, but I'm gonna try. I think on this contest, my only way to get a decent rank is to solve Q4. So I'm not even going to try Q2. If it was a real contest, man, based on everything so far, it's like Q2 is not going to give me any rankings since I've already done bad. But Q4, big rankings, right? So I'll spend the rest of the time on Q4. I don't know what my states are going to be here yet. So I know we need at least N. I know we need like the previous number so that we know what the limit is for this number. I don't know if it needs to be a part of the cache or not. I also know that, man, this is probably too hard for me. I don't think so. I think it's just a lot for me though. It's non-decreasing. Number is up to 5,000. This is simpler than Q2? What you talking about, man? And this sum of the digits of that thing is that. So digit sum I. This is more basic techniques. Hey, I guess so. It's like more traditional stuff. It's just like a dang top down, or not top down DP, but regular ass DP problem. I just need to piece it all together and implement it correctly. Alright, so for sure, if we go out of bounds, we're good. That's how I'm going to try and design my DP. So I'm only going to select possible numbers, right? So, man, how am I gonna figure out what the hell digits? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Should I generate all of my digit sums and map them to which numbers that they could potentially map to? And create, like, do that one time and I have that digit sum map so that I can just iterate through all the potential things. Maybe I can even, like, I don't think I need to binary search it, but we could if I had them sorted. So maybe I'll work on that first. And then at every index, I can just iterate through the thing instead of worrying about, like, trying to generate what digits from this digit sum, you know? Let me try that. And Arpit Parashavar vlogs. What's happening? How you doing? All right, how am I going to do the digit sum? All right, here I'm typing vector already. But yeah, this one will help me think. So I want vector int digit map, sum map, I'll call it. And I'm mapping the 50 digits. Maybe I'll give it 51 for good luck. For sure I need 51 digits. And I'll map that to vector ints, right? I can just leave it like that. So wait, is that how I should do it, man? Should I just generate all 50? Or should I go up to the max in digit sum? Alright, how the hell am I gonna generate all those numbers? Man, I don't know if I'm going down the right path. I shouldn't call this digits. I should call this nums, get nums or something. So how does this work? There's 9 digits. I don't even know, man. All right, so if I'm trying to get the numbers of a digit sum, so I guess I'm gonna use this as like my K. That's how many left. And this is like my current number. So every time I multiply it by 10 and add in that digit. So I guess we can be like, if K is equal to 0, or if K is less than equal to 0, that means we're done guessing digits. Well, I should only make it get here if it found a valid path. So it shouldn't be negative here. I don't know if this is gonna be slow, man. I can't think. I'm not use I. Should I use I? I use digit. So for every digit, I'm saying it needs to add up to K. So if digit is greater than K, then we don't even need to run anymore because we can't take anymore. So now, what do? We do like K minus digit, and then our number is just gonna be cur times 10 plus digit, and then we'll just pass in our nums like that. So this should oh, we also have to say new cur equal cur times 10 plus digit. But then if this is greater than 5,000, then we don't want that junk. Maybe we can break as well. Grogit, thank you very much for the follow. All right, so hopefully this will generate our digits. And then I don't know if it's gonna TLE or if this needs to be like more efficient or something, you know, but I'll try this to begin. Thought I had lost you in this myriad of content. What are you talking about? Good to be back? What'd I do? Anyways, welcome back. All right, this one is like get nums, and then we send, what's K? K is the digit sum, so K is X. And then digit sum I. Okay, up to 0 is cool. What am I trying to do, man? That's our digit sum that we want to generate. Current number is going to be 0, and then this nums is just going to be the sum map at X. I guess this 51 can be replaced with this max. Oops. Should I give it a +1 for good luck? Leet Whale, what's happening, man? I'm trying to do the bi-weekly and it's kicking my ass. Alright, should I just hope that that thing works? don't even know what to put here. Yeah, I think, let me see if it even works, man. So what I call it, sum map. Let's see, what the hell. What are they talking about, man? Jesus Christ. What did I do here, man? Max elements. I'm forgetting everything about code. Alright. This is tripping now. Stack Overflow, huh? What did I not do? I guess let's take a look, man. Gnarly compiler error. No, it's just like running this function forever. So I'm trying to see where it gets stuck in the loop. So it just goes to 1, 0. What the heck? It's okay. Wait, did it even hit 1, 0? What am I doing wrong, man? Okay, so 0 gets that, then it gets to 1. And then we'll go through these digits. Oh. I see. It's always at 0. So if this is 0 and digit is 0, we should continue here. That's what's going on, I think. All right. So let me just check my digit sums to see if they make sense. How many ways can we get that? There. Wait, there's a digit sum 25. But how come I don't have a 25? What am I doing wrong? Too many things. Oh, I'm doing it to N. That's the problem, man. This should probably be to like max. There we go. So those are all the ways. I think this doesn't feel good. But no, it doesn't look like that many elements, man. Right? All right. Shall we proceed? It's looking a little crazy, but I think we can proceed. I wonder if we should sort these numbers or if we should just leave them as is, because I'm thinking of sorting them since we'll know like a minimum number to go, to go to here. They should already be sorted. No, I don't think they are because of the way I'm selecting my numbers. Like, look at this. 779, like these nines are coming after these things. So maybe it's like lexicographically sorted, but not sorted by their actual values. So that's what I'm saying. I wonder if I should go through and sort them. Anyways, I guess we'll find out if I get a TLE or what. All right, so let's get back to, yeah, I guess it depends on how I solve it. We'll see. I don't even know if I can solve this problem, Pixel Pusher, but I'm trying. So I have my numbers. I've generated all the numbers, which digit sums map to what. Man, but this is only up to 25. I have a feeling like a digit sum with 50 is gonna look a little crazy. Let me just see what that looks like. Oops. Oh, it's zeroed. Is that a bug? Or is that a trick? All right, let me think. I can't have 999. Yeah, it's a trick, man. They tried to trick me. Are they trying to trick me, or am I like tricking myself? Because they say the digit sum is up to 50. But there are no numbers, man, that can reach that. So it's like every I guess we'll see. Either there's a bug in my code or nah, but logically, if it's only up to 5,000, the maximum the digit sum could be is 4999, yeah? Wait, third example, oh, I see, third example, yeah. I didn't get that far, but I was about to say, man, if it has a digit sum of 32 or more, we should just return 0, man. Oh, look, contest is over. But it's okay, I'm still want to work on this problem. But yeah, they did try and trick me there. Because based on that, it's like the constraints maybe are like, I don't know if that's gonna work or whatever. But it's actually a lot smaller than what they're trying to show. Alright, so for every, I forget what the problem was though. Everything you gotta choose a number that's greater than the previous one for every index. And then, okay, so it's like for every number in the sum map of digits I, we want to try those numbers. Fluffy, what's poppin'? Mr. Elite Contest. Nah, you still got time, man. It's in like, I'm doing the virtual bi-weekly, but the time is up. But, are you talking about you missed the bi-weekly? Yeah, I missed it too. Anyways, where was I working here? So I'm going through all those numbers. I feel like I should sort, but if this is greater, no, if it's less than previous, we should just skip it. I thought I saw the timer run out. Yeah, I'm just doing virtual, man. I don't really care about the timer. What was I trying to say? All right. Otherwise, they say I have to mod it by some mod. Hey, how you doing, Fluffy? What's poppin', man? I feel like it's been a couple days, at least. So we go to I plus 1, and then previous becomes the current. So now, that's it. Of course, I have to cache it. Wait, is that it? I put digits there, man. Digit sum. Cash money, yeah. I was gonna test the test cases first before I put my cash money. Reset test cases. Oh, it ain't right though, man. It ain't right. We ain't ready for cash money yet. Cash rules everything around me too. Cream. Wait. Just got rejected from 3 out of 5 Canadian units for my masters. 2 out of 5. Dang. When do you hear back from the rest? Soon, probably. Sorry to hear that, Fluffy. Are we doing a small elite rooms afterwards? Maybe. Usually April. Thank God I'm not applying to colleges now. Hey, Pixel Pusher, thank you very much for the hydrate. Icy Black Deep, what's poppin', man? Clash of Code? Nah. Wait, are colleges like super competitive now or something? I don't know anything about school. I've been out of school for so long. Anyways, what the heck is going on? Why am I getting 0 here? Non-decreasing. So index I, the previous. Why am I messing up? Why am I returning 0, man? All my friends who start having kids are already donating. What you talking about? Donating? Very competitive, especially for international students. Wait, donating to colleges? That's crazy talk, man. I didn't know people do that. Hey, what the heck? What's going on here? So all right. 20, it's going through all the 25 digits. And then look, 799. Right? But then it never, oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Previous. So maybe my X is less. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong. No. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying here. You guys talk about more interesting things. Like they pick the better of the two schools that their parents went to. Donating to college is such better behavior. That's what I'm trying to think about. Don't defense. I thought that was a wild statement, man. Stephen LF. Welcome to the party. What's poppin'? Private schools are pretty unaffordable these days, unless you're a baller. If you have a building named after you, you can get your children in. Man, if I have a building named after me, I don't care if my children get in, man. That means I'm way more balling than I need to be. And my children don't have to worry about nothing. Who cares if they want to go to college or do whatever they want, man? They don't gotta do nothing, man. Well, they gotta figure out how to fend for themselves. But they don't need to, I guess. Not all of us can make it. Right. Not everyone can make it into those top tier schools. But man, if the kid doesn't belong in a top tier school, I don't think they should worry about going, especially if their parents have a little money. But maybe I'm not that rich, so I don't think like super rich people. This close to founding a university just so I can get in. If you don't believe enough in your abilities to raise a child or your own genes, I don't know about believing in your own genes. That's also a little wild statement, man. Wait, check sum for 1. Yeah, that's what I was about to do, Pixel Pusher. The Midnight Simon School for kids who can't LeetCode good and want to learn how to do other things good too. Human girth hormone, what's happening? Yeah, should I open up a school for kids who can't LeetCode? Even logistically, not all of us can. Wait, what? What are you talking about? College is overrated. AI agents are ruining everything. Yeah, I think college is... I don't want to say it's overrated, man, because obviously I think going to a Ivy League is probably worth it. But maybe for a lot of people, College isn't the only way, I should say. 2,000 people get admitted to Harvard, let's say. Less than 200 can have top medals, and it's not Harvard. There's like, wait, what are you talking about? Anyways, everybody can't go to a top school. That's what I think. But I guess I think if parents, as soon as their child is born, it's like that's the only thing they think about. Like, this kid needs to get into Harvard, and that's everything we do. I think that's also a little bit crazy. It's like, dang, let the kid grow up a little bit and figure out what he wants to do or something. Anyways, that's how Asian parents be. Some of them. What's good? I had that Zoolander reference when I heard have a building named after you. Wait, is it a Zoolander reference? I missed that. I haven't seen Zoolander in like 15 years. It's inside the computer. Yeah. Real Eastern European parents and Asian parents don't donate. They beat their kids. Nah, people don't beat their kids anymore, do they? Alright, check some map 1. We might be missing 1,000. Some map. Pixel Pusher, I think you're right. Some map only has 1. You allow trailing zeros. Let me see. So numbers, I start at 0. I should allow trailing zeros, man. So I hit the 1. Oh, I see. I see what's happening, man. I need to make trailing zeros here. So I get to the 1, and then I have to say I'm gonna do some bootleg stuff, man. Wait. What am I doing, man? Memory limit exceeded. Memory limit exceeded. Oh, I guess if it's 0 here. All right, what y'all still talking about stuff? You need to what don't defense? How they have good essay subject to write about? Start R&D firm because you want to do R&D. Hire the top minds you can. Realize you have to manage them. Become a manager for your R&D firm and sacrifice your dreams of research. Be rich and successful, but ultimately sad. Force your children into your field of research to live vicariously through them. They win the Nobel Prize, but they hate you and become estranged. Still got that Nobel though. Yeah, that sounds like you're describing those intense parents, huh? Anyways, I would be Albanian mafia. What does that mean, man? Who's that? Student Amit. How you doing? I'm BCA second year student. What does that mean? BCA. Alright, so I think I just need to cash money this thing now, man. So, look at me trying to do vector ints. Cash money. What's I? N plus 1 maybe? Previous, I don't know. What should we do? 5,000 something here. Wait, what do I do here? How's the syntax work? Vector, like that. Man, the only thing I know from tonight's discussions in chat is Don't Defense hangs out with billionaires, man, or 100 millionaires. Don't Defense. My bad. Bet Simp hanging out with billionaires, man. Yeah, sorry. Thousandaires don't donate to universities. Oh, Jesus. Why did I submit without even thinking about what I'm doing, man? I guess it's not even in the contest anymore. So who cares? But what is going on here? How are we gonna overflow, man? Oh, I forgot to mod. And I put the dang mod up there, man. Jesus Christ. Const expression that mod? Come on, man. Do people do that for real on LeetCode? Alright, now maybe we gotta think about some type of dang binary search here. Let's see if it makes a difference. How about that? Yeah. Let's see if it makes a difference. On LeetCode, people don't do jack. I would modify that mod? That's crazy, Q. Wait, before doing that, just run test case? Wait, what do you mean? Run the test case by itself, or what? What was that? I forget what I was about. What was I about to do? I was gonna sort everything. So this test case by itself passes. What does that mean? You know what I could also do? I could do some of that the dang static function thing for nums that only generates it one time. So I don't have to generate this dang nums every single time. But I don't remember how to do all that shit, man, off the top of my head. I used to use that pattern all the time at work, man. But I always just copied and pasted it from the last time I used it. And now I don't have access to my old code. But I can probably find it. Wait, try 5,000 times n plus 1. Oh, pixel pusher, I like that idea. Sometimes I don't even think about things like that. But I know they make a difference because I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. That this shit makes a real difference. Wait, I didn't switch them around. Wait, don't defense. What are you saying, man? I see you type something, but I haven't seen what it is yet. Did Simon ever fix that problem with the equal sum if you can remove a matrix? What? Oh yeah, I did solve it. After like 2 hours on the dang problem, man. Wait, it's even worse. Who tricked me? Pixel Pusher, you tricked me, man. You made me put the big ones on the outside when the big ones should be on the inside, man. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I fell for your tricks. Wait. Wait, I didn't see what? What'd I do? I mean, for sure I had it right the first time, where the big one is on the inside. Pixel Pusher was saying to make the array 1D is what he was saying. Are you sure? No. Pixel Pusher was just saying swap that around. Anyways. Look, Pixel Pusher said it himself right here. Let me pin that message or what. I did exactly what he said. Anyways, all right. Back to sorting. Let me try the sorting stuff instead. How am I gonna do this? I think you should do the static method. Yeah, I think the static thing is 100% gonna be a huge improvement. But before I get there, let me see if like sorting and modifying this stuff. Oh dang, but then I got a binary search in here. I guess I could. What would I do here? I guess I'm looking for a lower bound. And my target is the previous. And then I can be like, can I do that? We'll see. think I messed up. I think I messed up something. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't increment the iterator, man. Alright, but it ain't right. It ain't right. I did something else that maybe it's wrong now. But man, why would it be wrong now? Is it lower bound? Yeah, right? So how come it's not working here? Maybe... See, do you sort? Yeah, I think so. Here, I'm sorting it. And then I modify my thing to do some junk that clearly isn't right. Oh shit. Alright, there's my sort. And there's my old code. So let me comment out this, put in the new stuff. I'm gonna comment out that, put in this. Let me see if it works with that. So it works, but then my lower bound junk, what am I doing wrong? Like, why is that different, man? Begin, end. That's the target. Is it? Oh, wait. Maybe it's the upper bound. No, it's the lower bound, man. Because look. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try that static thing. What's that static thing called? It's called the Myers static something. Singleton class. Shit. Myers Singleton. Wait, is there like an easier way to do this in LeetCode? Can't I just put this shit outside the solution and it's good? Or nah? Let me think. I wish I had my old codes to look at, man. Let me find some good things. If I don't use it, I lose it. Is that how it? Anyways, should I try and code it up? No, I have. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be a singleton, but I think that any method you write outside the class, dang. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In LeetCode, it can just be some easy cheat thing like that, right? All right, here we go, man. So I can just put this outside like vector int. Wait, man, I forget how to write. I forget how to code, man. Been doing too much vibe coding. So you're saying I can just use this outside and it will just generate one time BetSimp? Are you sorting before? I tried, and then I was trying to do some binary search stuff, but then I wasn't getting the right answer, man. So I don't know what's going on. Ooh. Oh, call it outside. I see what you're saying, man. I can just use it like that outside? Come on. Come on. Should move the sort. Oh, yeah. Or I can just remove this sort because I don't even need it since I'm not doing binary search or anything. All right, it's a little bit better, but we'll see if it got worse. That's crazy talk. All right, that is not enough, man. I should not do top down. Hey, I was trying to do this dang binary search right here, but something ain't right with it, you know? So I'm searching. Oh, why is it trying to work now? But it wasn't trying to work before. But it's even worse. Crazy. Before the code wasn't working because you were calling sort before you called get nums. Oh, I didn't know that. That was a silly mistake if that's so. All right, let me try and sort in here. Yeah, I didn't see that because my eyes aren't that great, I guess. Man, it's like a lot worse. So binary search ain't always the answer, man. So I guess I'm just unable to solve this. Yeah, look how close this gets when I take out that binary search sorting stuff. But I guess because we have to sort, it's not actually more efficient because now it's like n log n log n in kind of, right? But not really because it's on different, we're only sorting it once. I don't know. How am I generating? Probably not good. Here, I can just share my submission or something. I don't know. Is this it? Paxonian, what's happening? How are you doing? Alright, so pretty much you're saying I gotta learn bottom-up DP for this problem. Or what else can I do, man? Am I doing anything weird here? I don't think so. What's happening? Token scarcity is happening today? What do you mean? Isn't it off peak? Should we be getting like double usage off peak or something? Oh shit. Spirit Life 6261. What's happening? Sorry I missed your message. Alright everyone, I'm giving up on this problem. It's too hard for me. I did terrible on this bi-weekly contest. I'm happy I didn't take it live. Let's see. Oof, 8,000th. Real bad. Demolished on this dang contest. But the weekly contest starts in 42 minutes, man. If you're here, maybe you're waiting on the LeetCode contest. I'm not gonna take it because I'm scared. What should we do now? Should we do elite rooms, or is that all I got, man? Oh, there's a new daily problem out, I think. Easy problem, I like that type of party. Check if strings can be made equal with operations, part 1. You're given two strings, S1 and S2, both of length 4, consisting of lowercase English letters. You can apply the following operation on any of the two strings any number of times. Choose any two indices, I and j, such that j minus I equal 2, then swap the two characters at those indices in the string. Return true if you can make the string S1 and S2 equal, and false otherwise. Mike Corey, what's happening? Send me a whisper on Twitch, and I'll send you an invite. Right? Hold on. Completed. Oh yeah, thank you very much. There you go. Solving a random problem? I'm solving a daily problem, Dumpy Don. Alright, so they say I and J needs to be this far apart, and then swap the two characters, and then return true if you can make them equal, otherwise return false. So man, false. How am I gonna say it's false? It's false if A so A, B. Dang, how do you do this one? This one is crazy for an easy problem, they say. Oh, I think, all right. I wonder if it's saying like A and C will never. So it's like odd. I guess they're asking if all the characters in the odd and evens, if you sorted them, are the same. So AC, AC, yeah, I think that's what they're asking. So odd. Wait, I think it's just top-down diff. Wait, for that problem. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? Wait, 2 hash maps at odd and even. Yeah, Dumpy Don, that's exactly what I'm thinking, man. So, oh, I need both of them, I guess. Wait, BetSimp, you're saying I need to do bottom up DP in order to pass that Q4? Man, I really need to learn some bottom up DP. I just can't. I haven't really sat down to try and learn it, I guess. Wait, I need my indices, man. What am I trying to say? This is odd. It's even. So if it's odd, are they the same length? Dang, it's only 4. Come on, man. Why didn't they tell me that, man? Yeah, Dumpy Don, I just saw that. I thought it was like a lot longer than 4. Lil Freezy in the house. How you doing, Lil Freezy? It says it at the top? Where does it say that at the top? Oh, both of length 4, yeah. Come on. Can't read, can't leak code. Alright, let me see. BetSimp's solution. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You know I can't read them bottom up stuff. But let's see if we can. So this is just to get the dang digits, but you do it differently. I don't know how you do it here, but it's pretty cool, I guess. I just check all 5,000 numbers and put them in the right bucket. Yeah. Now I see that. Probably a lot better than how I was doing it. Man. Should I try that? No. Alright, so DPI, number of ways to populate the current prefix of the array where the final element is less than equal to I. Man, I just can't. You still TLE, dang. Wait, the most simple solution passes? Wait, what are you talking about, Pixel Pusher? The most simple solution passes. All right. All right. Wait. Just increase the number, keep the same number, and go to the next index if it is valid. Let me think about this. So what? Am I tripping? I don't know what's going on here, Pixel Pusher. So what? All right, what is V? V is, wait, V is a current number. All right, it's just checking the digit sum of the current number. So the index and the current number, we start at 0. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Dang. So you just try every number. Who cares about generating the map? You see if the dang digits equals to the digit sum. That's crazy. And it's faster because you don't have any crazy inner loop. Bottom up is the best. Yeah, but I can't think bottom up, man. I can't. But I understand what you did there. Let me go back to BetSimp real quick. Number of ways to populate the current prefix of the array where the final element is I. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend yeah, my solution is n cubes. Right, that's what I think so, because I'm doing that for loop inside the n squared thing, you know? Because already having those two states is like n squared, and then I hit that for loop in there, man, and it's just too slow. So I think the way Pixel Pusher did it is the right way to do it top down. And my dang thing was just, how did none of us realize this? Because they're all, well, I'm a scrub for sure, but yeah, it did feel close. But man, this is not the same because you don't do them like nested, these loops, you know? Yeah, so even though you generate your stuff, I don't know exactly, I can't understand bottom up DP too great, but I can see that it is n squared or something, right? Oh, I got a lot to learn, man. Anyways, should I continue this daily? I don't even know if I need all this. I mean, I already have it. I'm just gonna use it. Let's see if this works. Alright, finally. I got a problem solved today. Everything's been kicking my ass. Anyways, how many elite points do I have? 55, because I just bought my dang cap. Hopefully my cap comes soon. Should I end stream? Oh yeah, I should end stream, man. I gotta go. Yeah. Did you try to Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, Izzy is fighting tonight, man. That's why I gotta go. I have tried Slay the Spire 2 Pixel Pusher. Who's Izzy? He was a dang UFC champ for a long time. And he's a big nerd. And he lost his belt to a few years ago, and he's never really been the same. He looks washed? Nah. I don't think so. I think maybe he's just getting old. Yeah, he might be washed, but I think he's still got something left, man. He's still got some good stuff for us, and I want to see it tonight. Can you just buy a new belt? I don't understand. What? You don't got no belts, man. Don't defense. Do you watch UFC or boxing or anything like that? Anyways, I gotta go for real. No? Prefer my sports not leaving competitors with permanent brain damage. I hear what you're saying, but that's what makes it so exciting. Right? Feel like Usman hasn't fought in a while as well. Man, I haven't. Man, he fought last year. I don't even remember his last fight, man. When's the fight starting? Probably in like real soon. I'd say half an hour or so, or less. I'm just a casual fan though. Like I don't really take it that serious, man. It's not like I train MMA and I'm out there and I know all the moves they're doing. I'm just trying to see somebody get knocked out, or I'm trying to see somebody who looks like they're about to lose and they come back and win. Things like that. I'm just trying to be entertained, you know? I'm not trying to analyze what they're doing, really. Anyways, does that mean I should get out of here? TP Sam, thank you very much for the follow. Oh dang, Chi-Chi's on. Should just hit up Chi-Chi. Wait, let's hit up Chi-Chi in a bit. This is the approach I use for Q4. I modified your code. Dang, Leet Whale. Modifying the code. Loop cache? What kind of crazy stuff is this, Leet Whale? What the heck? Where are you? distance. I see. So I mean, we realized that my solution was n cubed, and it looks like you took out the cubed part and you replace it with this cache, which turns it back to like, man, that's crazy though, Leet Whale. That's like, it's pretty insane that you're able to just think of whatever you're doing here, man. This, to put this loop in a cache or whatever you're doing. Anyways, thank you very much, Leet Whale. Always impressed at your abilities to see what I'm doing, you know. Use this trick for other problems. Hey, you should check out Pixel Pusher's solution. I thought his solution was very nice for like top down. And I'm sure BetSimp's solution is also very nice, but you know, I don't really understand bottom up DP. But Pixel Pusher's solution here. I'll share it one more time. All right, let's go raid Chi-Chi Impact. One of the top leak coders out there, man. And thank you very much for tuning in tonight, everybody. But I gotta go. I'm so hungry and I'm not super focused on LeetCode right now. But I'll be back on Monday for, you know, vibe coding. Anyways, Leet Whale, adios. Pixel Pusher, adios. Little Freezy, adios. Dumpy Dawn, Miss K Online, adios amigos. Insectito Pura or Puro. I saw this guy's solution one. Hey, adios, man. Chi-Chi Impact is really good at LeetCode. Q Ultimus, see you later, alligator. Roxanne, have a good night. Don't Defense. And Raw 9191, have a good night. And everybody who's lurking, see you later. Good luck on the LeetCode contest if you're taking the contest. Contest starts in like 20 minutes. And yeah, we're about to go raid Chi-Chi Impact. Very, very good at LeetCode, man. So stick around. And Miss K Online, thank you very much for the follow. And everyone from YouTube, Steven LFLF and whoever else,